Apple cider vinegar for belly fat loss. Yes, but how? So there are so many claims that are out there on the internet that says that apple cider vinegar helps in belly fat loss and all this because it contains a lot of blah 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 minerals, vitamins, and all this. In fact, it helps to absorb the minerals, the vitamins, the proteins, and all that. It doesn't really contain all of that, but it helps to absorb that, okay? And all about the apple cider vinegar that is helping with this is concerned with the acid that they call acetic acid. So the acetic acid really helps in weight loss here, specifically the fat belly, the belly fat loss. But how does it do? We need to explain you how exactly does this happen. So the acetic acid acts in so many ways. First of all, it reduces the blood glucose, so that is very good for people who suffer from diabetes and all kinds of blood glucose disorders. So it reduces blood glucose, and by increasing the reuptake of that glucose into the muscles instead. So this is also good for people who do high level sports and competitions because the fuel of the muscles is glucose. So if you take sufficiently, so if you take some acid, some acetic acid, it is really going to encourage your blood glucose, I mean the glucose that is into your blood, to leave the bloodstream and go directly into your muscle, helping you to go longer and to have a better quality of your trainings and your competitions. So not this. Now, number two, how does acetic acid help you to reduce your fat belly, your belly fat? You should know that it decreases insulin resistance. Let's say that insulin is that key that opens your cells to let in glucose. And now you have an insulin resistance at the membrane of the cell, and glucose cannot get into the cell, and so it cannot leave the bloodstream. So it goes back to the pancreas and gives a signal to the pancreas like, okay, we couldn't get into the cell, so there is much of glucose into our blood, into the bloodstream. So pancreas continue to produce some insulin in order to lower the glucose in the bloodstream. So the pancreas will continue abnormally secreting insulin, and insulin is responsible for the fat accumulation into your belly. So your belly will continue to grow fat. So now what does acetic acid do? It comes now and it reduces the number of receptors for insulin at the level of the cell. And so the glucose can come into the cell and reduce the glucose in the bloodstream, and the pancreas will stop producing insulin anyhow, and your belly will reduce. Now you need to know that the acetic acid also helps in absorbing the minerals, the vitamin, the proteins, and all that, which also help to heal your insulin resistance and also to reduce your belly fat. So now we are recommending that you should take 1 tablespoon of apple cider vinegar. All the vinegars has got acetic acid, but the apple cider vinegar is quietly definitely the best. So we recommend that you take 1 tablespoon of apple cider vinegar that you mix into 1 glass of water of the equivalent of 8 ounces of water. Now, warning, never take apple cider vinegar directly. Always mix it to dilute it with some water. Remember, it is still an acid. You can have a burn, you can have some reflux, you can have gastritis. So always mix it with water before using it. And it's quite a good thing for your health, but every excess becomes bad for your health. So do not take it in excess. Take it the way I told you, 1 tablespoon in 8 ounces of a glass of water that you take like prior to every meal, and maybe each time you wake up in the morning. So that's good, but no excess, okay? This was Dr. Diana MFONDOUM. I'm a medical doctor and I'm a nutritionist. I am here to advise you all, and I shall be posting one video here once a week. All the time we shall be all together. Learn to consult your doctor before mixing everything. Not all the information that you find on internet is good and is reliable. So with the upcoming days and weeks, we shall surely open a link, a place where you guys could be able to contact me directly and have a consultation and have a nutrition advice. We shall be posting videos here on nutrition and some many other health subjects. So don't forget to hit the subscribe button down so that you can stay tuned and have the best of your nutrition and your health advices. Today is my birthday. Will you be kind to leave me a comment down? Happy birthday, Dr. Diana. Happy birthday. I will really be pleased. I will really be honored. Thank you guys all. I love you. God bless you all. Shalom.